It's time to turn boring chromatic scales into something you actually enjoy playing. Because let's face it, some practice and exercise things get pretty boring. But we all understand they're highly necessary, so there's gotta be a better way. And I'm here today to show you a few better ways. So grab the guitar, tune up, and let's turn some boring stuff into some cool stuff. Hey there, and thanks again, and as always, for supporting the channel. Make sure you click like, subscribe, and the alerts to make sure you see all of the shorts and long-form videos that I do with this good old guitar. One of the first things we're taught when we pick up the guitar are a simple set of exercises. 4 notes per string, fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4 on every single string. And it's unbearable. But in all seriousness, that really helps us with finger independence, synchronizing both hands, and our ability to move across, up and back down the fretboard. So while it's boring, it is very necessary. So how do we actually make this not so boring so that it's a little more bearable? For this, I pull something out of the book of Sir John Petrucci, because I'm obsessed. When we think about the basic chromatic scale exercise that I just played, we always play it in 4s. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or in 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. And it's one of the reasons it feels so drawn out and basic. So what I really like about John Petrucci's approach to this is adding a slight variation with the same exact notes to mix things up. Instead of it being based in 4, we're going to base it in 5. So follow along with me. Grab the guitar. We're going to start the exact same. And you can start this on any fret on that low E string you wish. We'll just choose the 5th fret. We're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. No shocker there. We've been there before. And then we're going to go to the A string and go 5, 6. Don't keep going, because this is where it gets different. Instead of continuing up as we normally did, we're going to do, again, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the low E, 5, 6 on the A, and then we're going to bring back our pinky to the 8th fret of the low E, pick that once, and then we're going to go back to the A string, and we're going to go 5, 6, 7. So all together, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that again. Low E, 5, 6, 7, 8, A string, 5, 6, E string, 8, A string, 5, 6, 7. This is the only pattern we will use. We'll use it in multiple areas on the fretboard, but first and foremost, start to really cook in that part right there, that one chunk of the entire exercise or exercises that I'm about to show you. Because our first variation of this just allows us to repeat that same pattern starting on the next string away from us. So we started on that low E on the 5th fret, and we went 5, 6, 7, 8, A string, 5, 6, E string, 8, A string, 5, 6, 7. I want you to then drop that finger and start that exact same pattern as you just did, but starting on the 5th fret of the A string. So that would be on the A string, 5, 6, 7, 8, on the D, 5, 6, on the A, 8, and then on the D, 5, 6, 7. And then right from there, you restart it on the D string, 5th fret, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7. And we continue doing that to every string. Now, while that's variation 1, there's not much of a difference between that and the next 2 variations, only a slight change. Again, remembering that initial pattern because it's all we use the entire time, just in different areas. For the second variation, I just want you to be playing on the low E and the A string. Remember, our bass pattern, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7. But once you complete, with no pauses in between, these are all 8th notes, I want you to move up to the 6th fret and do the exact same pattern and shape, and then the 7th. And keep going up the fretboard. final variation will be a combination of these two exercises. So once we finish our initial pattern on that low E of 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7, we're going to restart like we did that first exercise on the A string, but instead of the 5th fret, we're also going to go up the fretboard to the 6th fret. So eventually it will just look like a diagonal movement up and back down. And with all of those exercises, we can both ascend and then descend backwards. Hopefully this was valuable, and hopefully you find it a little more fun at least, even if it's just like 1% more fun than your boring chromatic exercises. Let this cook in, practice it this week, and I will see you next time.